Hello friends, yep, the Santa hat is back on. I'm here today to do a very quick video. I know I'd said I would do a recommendations video for Christmas in July, which starts on Sunday, which is the 12th of July and goes through to the 25th of July. I'm co-hosting this with Sarah from Reading Category Romance. I will leave a link to Sarah's channel down below. So I thought I would do a quick sort of video to give you some recommendations. I'm trying to choose authors that are maybe not as well known as others for the Christmas. There are a couple that have sneaked in here because they're just so good. And then I will give you my TBR. So let's go on with it. Right, the first one I'll start off with the Christmas romances because there's a plethora of them. And I will start with one of my favourite Christmas authors, and that's Joanne DeMaio. This is book number 2. This is Snow Deer and Cocoa Cheer. I'll read the back to you so that you get an idea of what it's about. Jane March's greetings cards have lost their jingle. While worried about her job in New England's cobblestone cards, she stumbles upon a forgotten box of her mother's nostalgic paintings. They depict small-town Addison's covered bridge and the red barns and picket-fenced colonials. If only Jane's designs could capture the same heart. When her mother shows her how with a Christmas to-do list of memories in the making, Jane gets checking. Wes Davis has come home again, jilted and a little bitter. His autumn wedding's off, and so is his holiday spirit. Even seeing the rustic wooden deer his father whittles by lantern light doesn't help as he settles back into the shabby Victorian home of his childhood. It is only when Wes encounters the sparkling Jane March on his winding mail route that his cold winter heart begins to thaw. As the fall months turn wintry and the season merry, a fun thing happens in this charming Connecticut town. Jane and Wes check off items on the Christmas itinerary together, but falling in love wasn't included on the list, or was it? Snow Deer and Cocoa Cheer is a treasured keepsake, reminding us that, like winter's first snow, life brings a beautiful flurry of its unexpected moments. I love this book. It was just so good, and yeah, I would definitely highly recommend it. Next, we have a recipe for Christmas by Jo Thomas. This came out last year, if I'm right. Hold on 1 minute. I check the old. It came out in 2024. So, all Clara has ever wanted is a Christmas surrounded by loved ones, full of warmth and delicious food. So when her new boyfriend asks her to move to Switzerland, she can't help but say yes. After all, what could be more perfect than Christmas in the Alps? She quickly signs up for a tempting chocolate making class, but it turns out to be chocolate making boot camp, and her boyfriend isn't all he seems. Despite it all, Clara begins to make friends, including the aloof yet intriguing Gabriel. With all of the ingredients at her fingertips, will she finally be able to whisk up her Christmas dream? I really enjoyed this one, I have to say. I remember, the temptation of chocolate. It was like, oh yes. But just the setting and the surroundings and just all that there was for it when this book was really, really good. I read a number of Jo Thomas's Christmas books and I've enjoyed them all. Then have Welcome to Christmas Camp by Karen Shaler. I've read a lot of Karen Shaler's Christmas books and just really, really love them. They're funny, they've got whimsy, they've got just warmth in them as well. So in this one, Haley the Grinch Hanson's idea of perfect Christmas is escaping into work and avoiding all the traditional distractions. Over the years, she's sacrificed her personal life to climb the ladder at a prestigious advertising agency. Now she just needs to land a coveted Christmas toy company account to make partner. But first, her boss thinks she needs a holiday attitude adjustment, so he ships her off to the Christmas camp, a mountainside retreat promising to revitalise even the most determined Scrooge's festive spirits. Arriving reluctantly at the Snow Inn, Haley meets the owner, handsome Jeff, and feels an instant spark. Yet despite the attraction, she is still determined to graduate camp as fast as possible so she can get back to work. But it's impossible to resist the charms of the season, and soon even Haley starts to live in the moment, growing even closer to Jeff. Although when he discovers she's been conspiring with his father to defeat Jeff's plans for the future, it will take all the magic of Christmas to bring these two hearts together. I remember just devouring this. I like Karen's Christmas camps. They have been so fun to read, and her other Christmas stories are just delightful. So yeah, this was a fun read. Then I have One Charmed Christmas by Sheila Roberts. This book makes me want to do a Christmas river cruise, or a pre-Christmas river cruise, where you're visiting the Christmas markets of Europe. Okay, so Catherine Pine is hoping her Christmas is a bit more jolly than last year's. That one was her first without her husband, and with her kids and their families absent this year, she's worried. But things change when her good friend invites her on a Christmas cruise to lift her spirits. Suddenly every day is an adventure, and she's making a bunch of new friends, including the lovable Sophie Miles. It's like a gift from Santa when Sophie and Catherine meet the charming Dr. Rudy Nichols, a perfect match for hypochondriac Sophie, but it comes with a two-legged lump of coal, his guard dog daughter. And then there's the chocolatier Trevor March, who's also interested in the scrumptious Sophie. Can he convince her that chocolate is a perfect cure for what ails her? Who knows what Santa has in store for these holiday travellers? Anything could happen this charmed Christmas. I just love this. The characters, the setting, as I say, it made me want to do a Christmas river cruise because, who wouldn't want to be stopping off all these cities and towns that have Christmas markets? It just absolutely delightful. Then I have Jingle Bells and Christmas Bows, Mistletoe, Jingle Bells and Second Chances by James Yarborough. I won this in a giveaway last year and I delighted with it. I'm really happy I got it. So, the joys of Christmas season reminds young widow Dawn Sellers that she would love to have another fulfilling marriage. But how likely is that to happen with her current boyfriend Peter, who works 24/7, inventing zany businesses and has little time for her? Even though he'll make millions from his pup phone for doggy mommies, Dawn can't cope with this, can she? She has renewed hope when she meets a cute accountant Herb. But oh my gosh, Herb's got a disappointing secret life and a gorgeous girlfriend Felicia, who's almost young enough to be his daughter. Buckle up for a twisting and turning madcap relationship ride. This is also a Christian story, and I really, really enjoyed it. There are bits that I was like, really? Come on, no, don't do that. But it's a very short one, as you can see, so possibly perfect for a week-long readathon. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this one. We then have Christmas at the Marshmallow Cafe by C.P. Ward. And I wanted to go there. That's what this book did to me. It made me want to go there. So, when a downtrodden checkout assistant, Bonnie Green, receives a letter from a mysterious uncle, she can hardly believe her eyes. Gifted a 100-year lease on a famous cafe situated in the middle of a mythical theme park, Bonnie sets off with her best friend Debbie on an adventure to a hidden valley in the Lake District, where they will find new friendships, love, happiness, all set against the magic of Christmas, and more marshmallows than they can possibly eat. So C.P. Ward is actually a male author, so he is writing male. It's really nice to have a male author writing Christmas stories. There are many more books in this, I think, in this series. There's quite a number more, and I would definitely want to read more of them. This was just delightful. Who wouldn't want a mythical Christmas, adventure park set in the Lake District? Absolutely delightful. And the last of my Christmas romances is Love at the Icicle Cafe by Denise N. Wheatley. So, can an icicle-themed festival thaw the most unlikely hearts? California lawyer Mina Richards spends her entire childhood helping her mum bake at their winter-themed cafe in the snowy village of Gosberg, Germany. When her retired parents want to sell the Icicle Cafe, Mina returns to facilitate the sale. She needs this to go right. She'll fly in, finalise the deal and fly out to rescue her once high-powered career. But faced with Scott, her childhood friend and crush who doesn't want to sell, Mina's plans quickly fall apart. Rising chef Scott Dawson has turned the Icicle Cafe into a destination restaurant. His parents and their parents want to sell the cafe to a hotel chain, and Scott can't meet their price. When Mina arrives, more beautiful and determined than ever, he sees the possibility of a new future for the business and the town he loves. He just needs to change her mind, and more than selling the cafe. When Scott asks Mina to help with the cafe's annual Icicle Fest, their icy relationship warms. Can these former friends find a future together in the snowy village of their past? This was beautiful. I really, really enjoyed it. The setting was just a delight. And there's more. I think there are more in this series as well. I just really loved the whole aspect of this book. So now let's talk about Christmas mysteries. There are quite a lot there. There's a huge list on Goodreads. A lot of them are not first in series though, so just go and have a look. Ones that I can think of from the top of my head are The Christmas Tree Farm by Jacqueline Frost. I have the latest arc of that in the series to read, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. The other one is the All Year Round Christmas Shop. Now, who wrote that one? I know I can hear Tiffany and company shouting at me, and I can't remember. Vicky Delaney. There we go. It takes a wee while for the train to come back round the tracks. So Vicky Delaney wrote that one. But the one I want to talk to you about is Christmas Corpse by Mona Marple. I was given this as a present at Christmas time, and I am so happy I got it. So, welcome to Candy Cane Hollow, where every day feels like Christmas. Hollywood, yes, that is her real name, is driving home for Christmas and not feeling too happy about the empty house waiting for her. When her car skids into a snowbank, she is rescued by a sweet old lady who promises her name is Mrs. Claus. Holly is taken to Candy Cane Hollow to recover and finds herself in a genuine winter wonderland. As Christmas Day approaches, the grouchy medical receptionist appears to have been poisoned by a mince pie. And to Holly's surprise, Mrs. Claus is the prime suspect. With Mrs. Claus under suspicion, Holly vows to return the woman's generosity by clearing her name. Maybe it will impress Mr. Claus's dimpled dish of a son too. Christmas Corpse is a festive cosy mystery and first in an exciting new series by popular author Mona Marple. This book is a clean read, free from swearing, on-page violence and sexual content. I devoured this in a day and absolutely loved it. I think Candy Cane Hollow just sounds such a delightful place to go and visit. And even maybe to live there. But would I like Christmas all year round? I don't know. But no, thoroughly enjoyed this one. So what am I going to be reading for Christmas in July? I have 3 that I would like to get and one possible. So what would I like to get to? A Bravo for Christmas by Christine Rimmer. This is part of her Bravo series. This is the Bravos of Justice Creek. I love Christine Rimmer's writing. I love the Bravo series, and it's just really, really nice. So when Darius Bravo wants something, he usually gets it. And the powerhouse CEO has wanted Ava Malloy since he was a Justice Creek High School senior. Darius is already adored by one Malloy, Ava's spirited daughter. Helping Sylvia and her local Blueberry troupe build dolls' houses for needy kids is a worthy cause that brings him closer to the widowed single mum. Imagine surprise when the usually unapproachable Ava starts flirting and making romantic intentions crystal clear, with one condition. A holiday fling with a man Ava has always found irresistibly attractive is a thrilling way to ring in the new year. She can't promise Darius the future. One devastating heartbreak in a lifetime is enough, but Ava underestimates his staying power. And what about her own secret heart's desire? A Bravo under the mistletoe and in her arms forever. So I'm really, really looking forward to reading it. I've picked this as my Christmas romance. So what's my Christmas mystery going to be? Sleigh Bells Ring by Mona Marple. Mona Marple was really Katie Frost. This is the second book in the Candy Cane Hollow series. So, welcome to Candy Cane Hollow, where every day feels like Christmas. It's New Year's Eve in Candy Cane Hollow. This winter wonderland may look festive and be home to the Claus family, but all is not as it seems. The festivities take a turn for the bizarre when the giant glitter ball comes crashing down on cantankerous elf chef Grease. Chief Superintendent Wiggles is sure the death is just a tragic accident, but Holly is not so sure. Grease was a lot of things, but it appears that popular wasn't one of them. Holly begins her own investigation with the eager help of Mrs. Claus, while dimpled Nick Claus warns them both to be careful. Was their death an accident, or is that a false ho-ho hope? So I'm really, really looking forward to reading this one as well. So that's my mystery. If I get to both of these, I would love to read Christmas Joy by Susan Branch, a keepsake book from the heart of the home. So I saw Tammy from Believe in Yourself have this one at some point, and I just think it looks delightful. My parents very kindly gave it to me last Christmas, so I would absolutely adore to get this one read. And then the last book, if I might actually extend Christmas in July right the way through, I would love to read Oor Willie and the Broons, Lang Me Your Limerick. For all my Canadian and American subscribers, Oor Willie and the Broons are a Scottish comedy, graphic newspaper strip. In a newspaper that was called the Sunday Post. I don't know if the Sunday Post is still going, but the Sunday Post used to put out every week an Oor Willie and the Broons comic strip, and this is a compilation of them. And so it's just like really interesting things. Like the Broons are like one family, and here's one. Are we going up to the Button Ben for Christmas? No, it's too drafty. No, there's no Wi-Fi signal. Nah, the telly up there's tiny. Looks like we've been outvoted, ma wee lamb. We may as well put covers over the furniture and shut the Button Ben up for winter. So yeah, so written in sort of Scots, with Scots dialect, and I'm just really, really looking forward to reading this. It's going to bring back so many memories. So this is the Broons. This is the Broons and all their family. Maw, Paw and the Wains. And then on the back, you've got Oor Willie. And Oor Willie tends to sit in a pail. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading that as well. So that's it for my recommendations for Christmas in July and my TBR. Come chat with me down in the comments. What books do you plan to read? Do any of these that I've talked about sound interesting to you and you think, oh, I might pick them up? I would love to know. But yeah, come chat with me down about all the Christmas books that you tend to read this Christmas in July. And that's it for this video. Please, on your way down to chat with me, why don't you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Just helps my channel keep growing, which it is, and I'm absolutely loving that, so thank you so much. But until my next video, friends, stay safe, happy reading, bye.